Hello, welcome to Faces by Tosh University. I will be your instructor at Tasha McFarland of Faces by Tosh. Today, we will be focusing on male grooming and how to provide a facial for male clients. Of course, we're going to start with the consultation, and then following the consultation, we will do a thorough skin analysis. So you want to check the entire face from the sides, the top, the bottom of the face, up under the chin. So that way you can make sure that you're addressing your client's skincare concerns. Then we're going to go in and hydrate the lips because oftentimes the lips are often forgot about. And then we're going to follow with our first cleanse on the skin. And we're going to thoroughly cleanse the skin. We're going to create circular motions to create friction. Make sure you also work the cleanser into the beard. Of course, if the male client has a more full beard, then you want to be mindful of that in terms of working the product in and making sure that you get the product all the way out with your towels. So we're going to go in with a cleanse, and then now we're going to remove. I like to use sponges or 4x4s, or you can use a towel. But because we're going to go right back in with a second cleanse, I just like to go in with 4x4s or a sponge, as you see me doing here. This second cleanse, you can go in with a more active cleanser to further help to degrease the skin. So your glycolics, your lactics, or any exfoliating cleanser to help remove any oil and debris. Here are some other options for physical forms of exfoliation. So you can use, of course, a physical scrub, which is what I chose to do. And I'm actually applying this scrub right on top of that second cleanse, okay? You can also go in with a brush or the silicone scrubber that you see me doing here. And because this is a male, I do like to do double exfoliation to really help to exfoliate the skin, to remove any debris, to help lift any hairs or any dry skin that may be clogging the hair follicles. While that exfoliant is on top of that second cleanse, I like to come in and exfoliate the lips. And remember, at the top of this video, we already applied a lip balm. So we have already coated the lips, so the lip scrub won't be so harsh directly on the lips. And then we're going to go in with a lip brush to exfoliate the top and the bottom of the lips. Now I have swapped out my gloves for a new pair, and now I'm going to do a hot towel removal of that second cleanse with the exfoliant. I like to first place the towel on the chest area and then work it along the face, do some face compressions, and allow that hot towel to sit and allow my clients to enjoy the benefits of the steam as well as the hot towel. Now we are going to go in and fully remove that second cleanse that incorporated the exfoliation. Work it all the way out of the beard. As you can see, I like to kind of make a mitten with my towel and go over the entire face just to make sure that we have removed the product, especially out of the beard area and along the rest of the face. Now we're going to go into extractions, and I like to do manual extractions with 4x4s. So as you see, I have my gloves and I'm wrapping my fingers. You can choose to use a comedone extractor as well. Me personally, I already believe that the comedone extractor can be a little bit painful. So I just usually go in with manual extractions using my 4x4s in my hands. But whatever extraction method you prefer, then you would do that at this time. Oftentimes, the T-zone is where you will have your extractions, but because this is a male client, they do suffer from ingrowns and hairs coming in, especially if they go to the barbershop or shave at home. So I'm really taking my time to feel, to touch, to go and check out those areas and see if there's anything that needs to be extracted. And then also, I'm asking my client if there are any certain areas where he experiences ingrowns or feel that something is forming up under the skin. I have swapped out my gloves again, and now we're going to go in and tone the skin with the appropriate toner or astringent or degreaser of choice based off the line that you use. And we're going to work this all over the entire length of the face. And then we're also going to let this dry down. And then we're going to go into our exfoliation by way of microdermabrasion. Now you can choose to do exfoliation with an enzyme Or you can skip this step, especially since we did work in an exfoliant, and go straight to your mask step. So there's many different options that you can do, but me personally, I'm going to go in with a microdermabrasion to exfoliate the skin, and then we're going to move forward in the facial. I'm also going to make sure that I pay close attention around the nose area because that's where he has some buildup. And you can also work the microdermabrasion along the sides of the face and into that beard area if that area doesn't fully have hair. Okay, so you saw me going through the entire face, working it along the sides of the face and coming into the beard area because it's not that heavily bearded. And then I'm also having my client lift their chin up so that I can work the microdermabrasion device along the bottom half of his chin. Now I'm going to go back in with just some 4x4s and water to wipe the skin down. And then I'm going to go in with a mask. So this is like a gel-based mask. Typically, I would just apply this like a massage medium. But just to show application, you would use your fan brush to apply the mask of choice and work it along the entire length of the face. Don't forget to include the bottom half of the chin and up under the neck and really work it in. I'm just going in and I'm going to use my mask brush kind of as a way to massage around the eye, as you can see me working it inward. And then I did grab a little bit of water to create a nice glide, and I'm actually working this particular mask in. This mask that I'm using works really well as a massage medium, so I'm working it into the skin and I'm going to allow it to sit. You can also choose to do a sheet mask instead. While that mask is on, I'm coming in to do neck, shoulder, décolleté massage. You can also factor in your hand and arm massage at this point, or you can do it at a later step in the facial. So if this is something that you're going to provide, then while that mask is working, or even if you did an enzyme, you can let the enzyme sit and come and do your massage. Now we're going to remove that mask with a hot towel. And I'm just testing that towel on my inner arm just to make sure that it's not too warm for my client. Allow the towel to sit on the skin, allow the warmth to penetrate the skin, and then we're going to remove the product, which is the mask that we just applied. And now we're going in to hydrate the skin. So we're applying moisturizer, or you can use your treatment serum of choice and then go to your moisturizer. Remember, we're always going to apply products thinnest to thickest. Now I'm going in with a face oil and working that in completely into the skin. I'm also going to factor in an eye cream to address under eye area. And then finally, we're going to finish with sunscreen. So it's important in terms of sunscreen. You see the application method. I'm more so swiping the sunscreen into the skin as opposed to doing circular motions so that it can absorb into the skin, okay? So that's important in terms of application. And then we have our lip care. We're going to finish with lip care once again on the lips to hydrate it. And then now we're going to jump into some modalities with high frequency. So high frequency is great for killing bacteria, for oxygenating the skin, for calming the skin down. This is a great modality to incorporate into a male facial, especially for males who suffer from ingrowns. I'm actually switching out the probe for the high frequency to the comb. So of course, if you had a male that had a full beard, you can really work the comb throughout the beard with the high frequency. And you can also use this in the hair as well. So he has many locks, so I can work this in the hair. And he does suffer with a little bit of hair loss in the center, so that's a great addition. And then this is just a bonus to add in an enhancement with the hand massagers to really have your client experience something different.